Hey, you know who we haven't talked about like for a little bit, and I kind of really have gotten into it now with this guy because one of my new favorite people who'll be getting more attention. Big Gay Lion. Mark
BGL.
BGL was on some sort of the Leo and Danny show, I guess. I don't know who they are.
What was he talking about?
Well, the title of this, Mark Harley on Brendan Schaub and dealing with haters.
Fan of Fighter and the Kid. I listened to that.
yeah.
I started listening to that podcast in 2016.
Yeah.
So I
You're a douchebag. I get it. And what about American Russell Brand? When did he start listening? When did one of the young bucks?
He does look like one of the young. Are we sure that isn't Matt Jackson?
It might be Matt Jackson. I am not positive.
It's an interesting little like microcosm. There's so much to unpack as far as the vitriol that it gets because as a close friend,
ever since you pointed out how he
intellectual,
talks, yeah, there's so much to unpack as far as the vitriol, as far as Brendan is concerned. I hate him. No, listen,
you're a hater. He's talking about you. You hater.
All right, fine. I'm a hater. I hate. You do realize, like. Could you not lean into the character that I already had you completely reduced to the moment I laid eyes on you? I mean, Mark, I know you've watched the clips of us making fun of you.
I know you have.
Because your Google alerts aren't like exactly exploding, right? So I'm sure you have time to check everything.
Yeah.
And we made fun of you, obviously. But I right away after 2 minutes went, so you're the guy that Brendan Schaub brought in to run interference. Mm-hmm. You're the guy. Brendan has to appear above it all. Mm-hmm. But he's so fucking insecure that he needs somebody to be like his outlaws, like Tupac had outlaws, right? So you're like the outlaws. You're in here so you can beef with Junior Mafia, and Brendan can just seem above it all.
Junior Mafia.
But that's what he is. And now, Mark, here
funny.
we are. You're on appearance. This should be you going, let me tell you about my show. Let me tell you about what I do. You're on another show making an appearance, and you're doing the fucking OP. Fucking haters, bro. He's got so many haters. He's such a great guy, and he's got beautiful eyelashes, or whatever the fuck you gay shit you guys say to each other.
Nice calves, papa.
Nice calves, papa.
Now,
by the way, when you get a chance, I'm sure if you saw Nick Mullen and the rest of the Cometown guys making fun of them. No. I'll say, we'll play it on our show.
I haven't listened to Cometown in a long time.
Well, it's worth playing on the show. I'll play it maybe tomorrow.
Of Brendan and a good friend of Brian, and we're becoming closer. I know Brendan is the opposite of a lot of these things people accuse him of. Like number one being he's
what? Fuck. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I know you're missing Mark Harley. I apologize. There you go.
Generous and he's caring. So like people will, for example,
nobody said Brendan's not generous. This is what they do. These LA idiots, they go after the thing that nobody said Brendan's not generous. We said he's stupid. There is a difference.
Accuse him of being narcissistic or I'm like he's like the least exploitative person that I've probably ever met or worked with or worked for.
And not funny.
Yeah.
So I get to see these things
Mark,
up close.
You're doing the thing now where you ignore the actual, like Royce is pointing out, you ignore sort of the the criticism that's valid, and then you only you cherry pick these like things that nobody really is saying on a mainstream level. I don't think a lot of people are saying he's a narcissist. I'm sure there's some idiots on the Fighter and the Kid subreddit who like don't understand the fucking definition of the word narcissist, and I'm sure there are people that say all kinds of wild shit about him. We just call him stupid, like Royce said. How come he's just a stupid idiot with brain damage?
Yeah.
And he's not very funny.
Clips of it to know that, like, hey, the people who I care, whose opinion I might care about, that would funnel me towards her special, say it's, sort of unwatchable. But so it's an interesting thing. The douchebag thing, there was a point where I would care about people calling me a douchebag.
Okay, douchebag. But you don't care anymore, douchebag?
I mean, dude. Look, man.
You gonna help him out? Help him out.
You do kind of look like a douchebag, right? Like, I mean, we're not.
Yeah, he's kind of a douchebag.
It's not unfair for somebody, let's say, to look at you in a grocery store and go, "Oh, what a douchebag."
Yeah. I mean, look at your shirt, man.
You are. Like, if this were the end of Ghostbusters,
Which one?
First one.
Okay. Not the good one with
And
the female
Gozer
guy?
told me to choose the form of the destroyer. And I didn't actually picture anything in my mind, but I just thought of the word douchebag.
This guy would appear?
A 3,000-foot Mark Harley would descend over Manhattan and start stepping on police cars, is what I'm getting at.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, where I'm like, what does that mean about
You
no,
wouldn't
no,
start
doesn't-
stepping on police cars. You just start screaming about what a great guy Brendan Schwab is.
That's a good point. He's really nice.
doesn't really mean much about myself because it's such a vague term too. It usually means something about the other person. That's
Okay, so douchebag is a vague term. So what he needs is Merce, let's help him out. He needs some more specifics.
Dude, it's
Let's help him out. Let's help him out real quick.
everything about you.
All of this.
All of this.
This what you're doing. Look at you, man. I get it. You're all buff. I got it. You're probably doing like, I don't know, let's see. Probably like 400 milligrams of test a week, maybe a little bit of tren, a little bit of Winstraw. You're probably cutting out for the summer. And that's all fucking good, man. And also the Propecia, hair doesn't fall out, so it's lying rain.
You have the body, the lip injections, and the hair of an extremely insecure douchebag.
Yeah, seriously. You look like Mickey Rourke in The Wrestler. So why don't you fucking calm down?
I bet you still have jeans and shirts that still have like the bedazzle thing in them that you haven't worn in years, but you've hung on to them because you think it's coming back.
I bet when
You
you
don't
go,
want to throw out all those bedazzled shirts and jeans.
I bet when you go to the gym, you wear a big sweater over your little tiny tank top to get a pump first before taking the sweater off, right? Is that what you do, Mark? Is that what you do at the gym, big boy? Huh? Do you flex sometimes with your big Beats headphones on, huh? Is that what you do in the mirror? You're fucking- come on, man.
Mark Harley's the kind of guy that's like, wow, cheat day, and then he has like one gummy bear
Yeah, exactly. Seriously.
and like some kind of gay drink, like a vodka tonic.
By the way, douchebag is too vague. Is that more specific? How about this? You're a remora fish latching onto a big retarded fucking whale shark that is Brendan Schaub. And all you're going to sit there and you're holding on to him. But in reality, you tried being a rapper. You're not good at that. You tried going to San Francisco Clown College or whatever the fuck.
Hey,
San Francisco Clown
hey, he got a certificate, sir.
Oh, fuck, you would have been better off at barber college.
Yes.
He didn't get a single stormy cloud on his calendar.
You got all gold stars?
All gold stars.
Nice. So,
Mark Harley sucks.
So you did that. Then that didn't work. So you became friends with Brendan. And every time you're on his show, it's just you trying to push steroids onto Brian Callen. Is that specific enough for you, Mark? You big gay lion.
By the way, I agree. Brian Callen should be on steroids.
No, I agree too.
'Cause I want that. I want that Brian Callen story arc. Right. I need those TMZ fucking clips.
Oh,
Like Brian
fuck.
Callen getting a fucking fight at another bar in L.A. in the Sunset last week.
It's a
Could you
cliche, but
imagine
I'm
Callen on steroids. It'd be the funniest shit in the world. There'd be so much content from that.
Scared. As long as I have to be around him,
Bro, he would start storming out every episode like Sam Tripoli used to do on that fucking sports show he
Yeah.
used to do.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
just seen it in real time where I'm like, oh, I get this collection of 1,000 people because the moment you pop up on TFAK, everyone's like, this guy sucks because he's been within 3 feet of Brendan Schaub.
That's not why I think you suck, bro. Let me explain something to you, Mark Harley. Yes, we found you because of Brendan Schaub, but however, there were people that are around Brendan Schaub that I think Will Sasso has done Brendan Schaub so much time. Will Sasso's fucking hilarious. I like him. So it's not the association. I like Theo Vaughn. Theo Vaughn does a show with Brendan, and I like him.
You understand that you could have been introduced to us by fucking Harrison Smith and Alex Stein and had them both say, this guy's a really good dude. And as soon as you all left the room, me and Royce would look at each other and go, we hate this guy, right?
This guy sucks.
This guy sucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? And so it's been interesting seeing, like, I know I'm innocent of, like, a major wrongdoing. You know, I didn't.
That's an odd,
Major wrongdoing.
what an odd thing to say.
Why would you say that?
I'm sorry, DJ, can we run that back? I know we're getting late
I
here,
got
but
you. I got you.
I need,
Oh, I get this collection of 1,000 people because the moment you pop up on TFAK, everyone's like, this guy sucks because he's been within 3 feet of Brendan Schaub.
Yeah.
You know? And so it's been interesting seeing, like, I know I'm innocent of like a major wrongdoing. You know, I didn't like hurt these people's feelings in some way other than just merely existing. And so
Yeah, but
But you exist on the internet.
Yeah,
you want
that's
to
the
make money on
problem.
the internet. So you're going to get, you know, the digital equivalent of tomatoes thrown at you on the internet.
Yep.
you get an understanding of that to some degree just in real life without having any notoriety. Some people are just going to look at me and not like me. That's okay. But I get to then also, with enough people, you get to be like, okay, you look like this, you look like this, you look like this. And you get to see it really does kind of play out that I'm like talking to guys who don't have a lot going on in their life. And
there it is again.
Time.
Hey, may I guess? Can I
yes,
guess?
go ahead. Go ahead.
We are neither engaged in any organized sports, and we are not currently crushing any puss. Is that? Am I
There'll
getting
be
that?
no puss that's being crushed around these
Is there
parts.
a mom's Is there a mom's
fat.
basement in the mix?
Let's find out.
Okay.
Mom's basement
seem to have bitterness, resentment, low self-esteem, whatever. And I
more subscribers than you and viewers as well. But hey,
without Brendan Schaub's, without the help of Joe Rogan's fucking side piece.
Yeah.
just know for myself,
piece.
I would never act the way they do online towards strangers.
It's hard to understand. It's hard to understand. And me and Danny we go around and we mess around in public a lot. We do these
Super kick party. Sorry.
Pranks. We do improv. And it's almost so
wow, sounds terrible.
Yeah, what a life.
Difficult to get somebody that's just in shape to be upset at all. It's crazy.
What was that about?
Only fat people get upset? I'm sorry. Trust me, there are very many people who are in shape that get very, very, very upset.
Man, you were
Chris
really
Benoit, anyone?
Yeah, that guy was ripped.
And he was fucking jacked.
Sir, I think you were trying to dunk on people.
Yeah.
And instead you somehow managed to smash the bridge of your nose against the rim of the basketball rim and also somehow make the ball bounce completely across the other side of the court.
He's just an idiot, man. All right, man. Whatever. You guys are cool, I guess. Look, we got to stop. We're going over right now. I would love to do more, obviously, but, that's about it. I mean, you get the point. Handsome dudes never get their feelings hurt. It's what this show should be called, I guess.
You know what? Even guys like us that aren't in shape, we still got to go to the gym too, bro.
Yeah.
Rise and grind.
Rise and grind,
As
motherfucker.
the kids say.
Please, Mark Harley, never stop making content. Never stop.
And also, please, Mark Harley, if you're watching this, please give that hothead Brian Callen steroids. Please.
That would
push
be pretty
them
good.
on him. Make sure everyone makes Brian Callen feel like he's less of a man unless he starts doing steroids. Have people lie and gaslight him and be like, "What? I'm on roids right now, and I need that man on steroids."